Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vadim and I'm a beginner day trader. Today is day number 149 and unfortunately today is a red day recap. So I'm glad that today is not a 10% drop of my account. So it's a bit less, but it's still a big red day. So today my account is down by $280.20 or 7.54%. So basically I lost more than I made in the 2 last days. And actually I am feeling very lucky today, and I'm gonna explain you why. So first trade I took, and it wasn't good to be honest. So I bought one of the leading gappers, ADTX. It broke VWAP. We had a small pullback. I bought this pullback, 500 shares. The stock went against me. I was down with 500 shares, about $29, $24 on this position. The stock climbed right back up. I added another 500 shares, and on my first trade with 1,000 shares, I made $39, around 39 bucks. But I would say it was a break-even trade because I took almost $1,500 position. So I was expecting a move past 160, 180, but we had so many sellers and they were able to push the price down. And I'm glad I sold because after a few seconds there was a huge jackknife, 10 cents jackknife. So I was able to get out from my first trade with a small profit. So what I was doing today, I was trying to remind myself what was happening yesterday when I started trading. So we had lots of stocks that were over 100% on a day, and then they were doing a round trip. We didn't have news on most of the stocks, and the shorts were able to push the price down and down a lot. So the first trade I took, as I said, was very risky, ADTX, a break of VWAP. So it worked, but as I said earlier, it was more like a break-even trade. So the next stock pops up, hits a scanner once, I'm pulling the chart, hits twice, and I'm getting in on VERO. And you guys probably remember this stock because I was trading this stock, I think on Friday, and I made $368. We had news, and we had news but with yellow flame. So the stock did not have fresh news, but I was able to make money on it. It was a very risky trade also on Friday. So today I'm getting in, and I get in with 300 shares. The stock pulls back, and instead of selling, I'm adding to my loser, which is always bad. And I get in, and my average cost was around over $6. And you guys probably know what happened with stock, and I'm glad I sold. Right now I'm gonna show you where I sold it, and I was very lucky because you'll see what happened with VERO. So this, guys, is a chart on VERO. As you can see, it is down over 59% on a day. And this is when I get in, around this area, 605. And I got out around on this candle, I would say 505, 507 was my exit. And look what happened next. It dropped a bit below $5, and here it is. It dropped from 453 down to 153. $3 jackknife. This is crazy. And again, I wasn't paying attention to daily. We had huge topping tail, more like a shooting star. And as you can see, the move happened basically in 1 minute candle. Let's take a look at 10-second chart, and it's probably was so quick that people were trying to bail out from the trade. It happened in 20 seconds. Actually, it happened in 10 seconds. This drop, 10-second drop. So When I finished today, I was not feeling really good, to be honest. When you lose 2 days of your progress, more than 2 days of your progress, you're looking and you're like, okay, what am I gonna do tomorrow differently? And when I see this chart right now, I can actually appreciate that my day today is only $280.20 loss, just because how quickly this thing dropped. And as you can see, it's gonna be delisted from Nasdaq. So here are the news. At 7:30 they announced the news, and yeah, 7:30 they announced. Yep. So I got out before announcing the news. I did see that we had next resistance at $12.90, and then I realized where I got in, and unfortunately I was waiting too long. We broke VWAP, went below. I was holding because there was a 20 MA of support, but again, it wasn't a smart move to hold. And as you can see, because I took this trade, I missed a beautiful, very nice move on this stock, PAVM, and it's now 180% on a day, and it was almost $20 a share. Was it $19.19, almost $20? But again, all questions only to me, because I wasn't patient and I decided to jump on a trade on a stock that popped up only 2 times on a scanner, and I missed this move. But it is what it is. I am very happy that I cut my loser today, not as quickly as I wanted to, but I'm glad that I wasn't holding this loser for a very long time. So let me show you my trades in a trader view. As you can see, took 2 trades, green on the first one, ADTX. I'll show you this trade. It was a break of VWAP. We had this descending trend line. I'm gonna try to show it to you. So we had this descending trend line which we broke. This stock was on my side chart, and as we broke, I was looking. I didn't add on it around 145, but I added when we actually broke VWAP. And as you can see, we're breaking. I'm buying 150 shares. Stock pulls back. I'm adding another 500 shares, and on this pop, I sold it basically right on the top. And then, as you can see, it dropped. This was a 10-cent drop in this area. So this was my first trade. It was a pretty quick one. Get in at 121. Get in at 706. Get out at 709. So this was a trade on ADTX, and this is a trade on VERO. Bought 360 shares, down $317.55, and this is how this chart looks right now. Very bad. So as you can see, I'm out of the position as the stock dropping, and the reason why I got out, because I was looking at the chart and I was thinking that the stock can easily drop to $4.50, then it can drop to $4, and I was like, I don't wanna make already a huge loser into a massive loser. So this was a reason why I got out, and you'll see in the daily recap that immediately I was trying to get out from 300 shares that I was holding, and I had 60 shares left, and I was trying to unload the share, but the stock was just dropping. So I canceled my order and sold on the bid. As you can see, it popped up for a few seconds until this enormous jackknife. So this is my day today. As I said, I'm glad that I'm not down 10% on a day, but only 7.54%. Very happy about it. Very happy that I got out before this huge sell-off on VERO. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, trading is very risky, as you saw just right now. And my today's are typical because most of the day traders lose money in the stock market. Thanks so much for watching, and right now I'm gonna show you two of my trades in the pre-market session.
ADTX is moving, I see. Let's take a look at ADTX. US company trying to pass through VWAP, and looks like it's breaking. ADTX 150 on the ask. I'm gonna buy ADTX, bought ADTX 500 shares. ADTX second attempt. I'm gonna add on the ADTX, added another 500 shares. We need to break 156. Why 153 on the ask, 154 on the ask. Can we break 156? 154 on the ask, 155 on the ask. I'm gonna try to sell first 500 shares. It's not moving as I expected. I'm trying to sell at 156, sold. Vera, I see Vera again on the scanner. Already traded the stock. If you remember, I'm gonna try to buy. I bought 300 shares of Vera. It's 30% on a day. Bought very high. I'm gonna add 50 shares on Vera. As it moves higher, add it. If it moves higher, I'm gonna add, edit another 10 shares on Vera. I have 360 shares on Vera. It's 30% on a day. Cannot push higher. Vera is pushing higher. High of the day was 610. Vera is gonna push high right now through 608. Expecting this move to move through 608. And looks like the next resistance will be 1293, which was the previous high. I'm not sure if it can do something like that, but we'll see. Sellers at 608. We have more buying value I see coming in. bottoming tail on Vera. This was a risky trade. I got in too high, no news. Vera is just pushed through VWAP for a few seconds. Another push, and sellers just push the price down, third time. Sold most of the shares. Yep, I'm trying to unload and looks like just going down. I have 60 shares left. Won't do too much to already what happened with the stock. Decided to take a risk today on the wrong stock. Sold on this trade. I lost $317.55. Huge loss. I could have sold around VWAP, decided to keep position, and you see what's happening. And again, I told it before I was trading. I guess I got greedy and took this trade on Vera. Very unfortunate. And this is my loss on the day, $280.20. This is a very, very big loss. And looks like it decides to change the direction. Again, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And remember, trading is very risky, and my today's results are typical because most of the day traders lose money in the stock market. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.